I want to just walk you through a few things about this little green Bissell monster here. It is a great carpet cleaner, first off. I like to point out in the back here that the cord tucks away ever so nicely and it doesn't get in the way, and in order to take it all off, you just turn those little two hooks in, take it off, and then you're able to easily plug this in. Once it's plugged in, I have already done this portion, but what you end up doing to fill the tank, you can use what comes with it. But essentially you just fill the liquid up to the, and now you can see part of why I need this. That's not to drink, honey. But right here you have your formula line, and then you fill it up to the water line. Once that's filled, you just click it right into place. That's the clean tank. This is the dirty tank. So the other portion that I really like about this is how easily the hose wraps around. So in order to take it off, you just flip it up and then it comes off just like so. And you're now ready to use it. The attachment that I have on it right now, this is the self-cleaning attachment. I'll show this a little bit later in the video actually in use. This is the one that you're going to be using most of the time. They do suggest to vacuum the carpet before you use it. That's just to eliminate any of the stuff getting in the head here. But you can take this clear portion off and clean that as well. So whenever you're ready to use it, you just flip this on and then you push this green button, which is then going to have some spray come out of it. So let me do that. And then once you do that, you let it sit for just a little bit. Once you're ready to scoop it all up, you're going to turn it back on. What I like to do before I scoop it up is use these little orange bristles to scrub it just a little bit. I have a few stains over here from when we had the butternut squash spaghetti the other day. Who knew that stained? So basically, once I do, but I'm gonna go ahead and turn it on just to show you how it works. Once it's on, you use the suction and you can see the liquid coming up out of the actual carpet. And then basically, I'm gonna finish that in just a second, but like I said, you can see the liquid coming out of here. And then I just go it over and over it again until I don't see any more liquid coming through the clear lid on top. And then just to show you also here real quick, I'm gonna take this off and then put on the self-cleaning attachment here. And when you're all done, you just turn it on, push the button, and you can see it. And then you can also see all of the liquid. Clean tank, dirty tank. Once you're all done, you lift this, take this off, and then you would pour it out of this little deal into your sink, put it back in, and just leave this little dealie here up and not pressed down, so that way it can dry. I use it on carpet, I use it on our microfiber couches, and I also use it in our car.